Federal government asks citizens to pray for the country's progress. And from the foreign states, United States Texas police recover body of missing 11-year-old girl. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total around maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the evening news. My name is Uche Chukwu Ebonam. Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo has revoked the contract awarded to NPHH Construction handling 9 internal roads in Okpoko, Ogbaru Kanto area. Government House correspondent Ejike Abana reports that the revocation became imperative due to the contractor's slow pace of work and failure to deliver the road on the agreed schedule. We have details.
The 9 roads include Oboduku Owerri Road, Obuagu Ike Onuora, Anumodo, Mbuka Amazu Owerri Road, Ede Road, School Road, Awalite Ojoto Owerri Road, School Road, Umuobom Street, Ojoto Street Junction, Adaziane Street, Owerri Road. Others include Umenweke Street, Oboduku Junction, Umojiofo Street, Awalite Ojoto Junction, Anumodo Mbuka Amazu Junction, Uzi Mission Streets, Awalite Junction, and Anumodo Street, Ike Onora Junction. Roads totaling 14.03 kilometers and accounts for about 35% of all the roads in Okpoko were awarded by the governor in September 2022. Speaking during an unscheduled on-the-spot assessment visit to the project, Governor Soludo pointed out that the contractor does not have the capacity for the project, saying that the contract will be awarded to another contractor. According to the governor, there is no other place in the country that pays 50% mobilization, adding that they will refund the state government part of the contract sum after they are done with the calculation.
9 months after you haven't delivered, you are still at 40-something%. Today and here, I terminate this contract. Here, today, this contract is over. We are going to calculate what we are going to refund back to the state government. You can move your things out here. From tomorrow, I'm looking for somebody else to start this project.
Recall that the contractor handling the projects, Mr. Pedro Chami, assured of completing the roads with best quality by June 2023 after he was mobilized with 50% of the contract sum. From Oboduku Road, Okpoko, Ejike Abana, ABS News.
Anambra State House of Assembly has summoned to a meeting the Commissioner for Homeland Affairs, the leadership of the Anti-Tarleton Squad on Onitsha Zone, special advisors to the Governor on Market and Security, and the Chairman of Bridgehead Market Onitsha. The meeting aims to address speculations surrounding the alleged killing of one Mr. Arinzo Nadike by members of the Anti-Tarleton outfit and market security at Bridgehead Market Onitsha. House of Assembly correspondent Emmanuel Chibata has the details.
These developments followed a presentation by the member representing Ihiala 2 constituency, Honorable Golden Ilo, who raised the issue as a matter of urgent public importance. He noted that Mr. Obunadike, a resident of Iowa in Ogbaru Council area and a graduate of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, who was an apprentice at Bridgehead Market Onitsha, was reportedly killed on February 16, 2024. Honorable Ilo emphasized the need for an investigation to dispel tension and ensure accountability. Supporting the move, the member representing Ogbaru 1 constituency, Honorable Nobu Igwe, expressed sorrow over the incident and stressed the urgency of addressing issues within the anti-Tarleton operations. Similarly, the member representing Nnewi North constituency, Honorable Augustine Ike, and his Onitsha South 1 counterpart, Honorable Fred Ezenwa, condemned the incident. The Speaker of the House of Assembly, Right Honorable Somtochukwu Udeze, called for the summoned officials to appear before the House Committee on Homeland and Boundary Matters on Thursday, February 22, 2024, to provide clarity on the matter. In another development, a bill for a law to establish the Health Facility Monitoring and Accreditation Agency 2024 and a bill for a law to provide for the prohibition of touting and related activities in all sectors in Anambra State have passed second reading. The bills were sponsored by the majority leader of the House, Honorable Ikenna Ofodeme. From the State House of Assembly, Emmanuel Shibata, ABS News.
Enugu community in Njikoka Council area has set up a committee to address the growing controversies emerging among all the leadership of the community and also to regulate social media publications about the town. The formation of the 5-man committee was contained in a communique issued shortly after the end of an emergency general meeting summoned by the traditional ruler of the town, Igwe Saraf Ebe, at his palace in Enugu. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike has the details.
The meeting, which was attended by members of the different sections of the community, including the Royal Cabinet, the leadership of Enugu Community Development Union, ECDU, Otuodo Eze, Otu Inyom, chairman of villages, youth leaders, and other stakeholders. The meeting deliberated on pressing issues threatening the peace of the people of the community. Speaking earlier at the meeting, Igwe Sa Ebe frowned at the damage that the social media war has on the reputation of Enugu, which has been ongoing for the past 6 weeks, and recalled the place of the town and her indigenes to the social and political development of Nigeria and Anambra State. The monarch revealed that the meeting was necessary due to the negative impact and backlash the social media war has on the town, to discuss the problem and initiative ways of returning Enugu to its peaceful disposition.
Enugu no eba. Omuno ba village ya no eba. On kata kaya kaiba. Ai chuku ajomo tole ba la ka ba. Ajomo tole ba ta Enugu. Wono no eba be Enugu kunnem. Andi awu ne Enugu kunnem de kabala alo. Enugu kunnem jaw de Enugu kunnem. Mr. Ashton, quite quiet, lovely and friendly, peaceful. Kai were poor good, come one way then who could eat woman. Where goes you
At the end of hours of exhaustive deliberations on various issues of concern, such as Ozone leadership dispute, AEI/ECDU, dispute in the United States, Unfor Market Development, Commercial Bank in Enugu, Poor Services of EEDC in Enugu, amongst others, the meeting resolved an end to all commentaries on social media pertaining to the two other leadership in Enugu and to set up a peace, truth and reconciliation committee to kickstart discussions on resolutions of other burning issues in Enugu. They also resolved to invite the aggrieved other members to a meeting to bring an end to the crisis, regulate social media publications on the matter and about issues in Enugu, as well as sanctioning of defaulters, amongst others.
The Anglican Bishop of Awka Diocese, the Most Reverend Alexander Ibezim, has charged Knights of the Church not to relent in the discharge of their duties. Archbishop Ibezim, who is also the Archbishop of the province of the Niger, gave the charge during the first quarterly colloquium and retreat of the Diocesan Council of Knights for the year 2024, which was held at Mount Zion International Retreat Center, Obuno, in Awka South government area. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike filed the report taken from our studios.
Knights are primarily lay persons invited, chosen or approved by the church to complement bishops and clergies to enable them receive first-hand information on the needs of the people, the church and the community in general. Anchoring his sermon on the theme of the colloquium, Go Forward, choosing from Exodus 14:15, Archbishop Ibezim, who was represented by his administrative secretary, Venerable Echezonachukwu Oranye, encouraged the Diocesan Council of Knights to go forward and defeat stagnation and discouragements in order to actualize God's purpose for them. He expressed optimism that after the retreat, the council will cover more grounds with unimaginable impacts in Christendom, while urging the people of God to cast their hope on God, especially during this harsh economic situation in Nigeria.
We are encouraging the Christian communities and entire Nigeria to put their trust in God, also to be hardworking. They must not put their hands in their pocket and expect manna to fall from heaven. No more waiting. We must do something.
Addressing the Council of Knights, the President, Awka Diocesan Council of Knights, Professor Emma Ezenwaji, revealed that the event was an opportunity to brainstorm and equip themselves with the spiritual authority from God to overcome the numerous challenges facing the church and the society in general. He pointed out that as knights, they are charged with the responsibilities of praying without ceasing, ensuring that the church is on the right track in terms of physical development and spirituality.
Physically, knights are charged to be the soldiers of Christ, not only in the spiritual matters, but in the physical matters. If the Lord does not build, in vain does anybody build. That if he does not protect the city, the watchmen do their jobs in vain.
In their individual paper presentation titled The Role of a Knight and reappraising the importance of the Council of Knights in the development of the diocese, the immediate past president, Agwata Council of Knights, Sir Isaiah Ezezika, represented by Sir Felix Chinedu and Sir Emeka Eze, revealed that the role of knights is to defend and develop the church by motivating devoted members, which distinguish characters, reputation, and notable achievements for the purpose of protecting the faith and developing the church.
Still to come in the news tonight, federal government asks citizens to pray for the country's progress. United States Texas police recover body of missing 11-year-old girl. Here's a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total round maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values and is giving maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns shortly after the break.
N'irube isi na ọ bụ ihe Chineke kwuru ga-eme nakwa ikenie maka ezigbo ndụ ebiri n'ụwa ka ndị ezinụlọ ekwugha na ụmụ Ikeji Akụ nne Ogidi Village Agụlụ kansụla na ọcha na Anambra steeti ji were ekwupụta maka nhapụ ụwa nke di ha, nna ha, nwanne ha nwoke, nna ha na nwanne nna ha. Sir Jerome Okafor ekwugha ọdịnigwe mmadụ ọ hapụrụ ụwa ka ọ gbachara afọ 87 mmemme akwamozu Tuesday abalị 27 February 2024 elekere 3 nke ehihie. Akara UK bụ abụ nke ndị Knights and Ladies of St. Christopher Awka Diocese ga-anọ n'isi na ngwurubie na Nne Ogidi Village Agụlụ. Wednesday abalị 28 February elekere 6 nke uhuruchi. Akara UK bụ abụ nke ndị St. Stephen's Anglican Church Agụlụ ga-anọ n'isi na ngwurubie na Nne Ogidi. Thursday abalị 29 ọnwa February ozi ga-ahapụ Iyenu Teaching Hospital Ogidi gbaa ụkwụ na Agụlụ Town Hall, sikwa ebe ahụ gbaa ụkwụ na Nne Ogidi Village Hall Agụlụ. Emecha nke a dọta ozi enwe oge na ngwurubie maka ndị mmadụ ịkwarịrị ugwu ikpeazụ elekere 10 nke ụtụtụ. Akara yuka na St. Stephen's Anglican Church Agụlụ enimozu esochie mgbalụ agaba n'iru ozugbo na ngwurubie. Friday abalị bụ nke ọnwa March ndị ọgọ, ndị enyi na ndị na-echere ya ezi echiche abịawa mgbalụ. Ụbọchị ụka abalị 3 ọnwa March eje ụka ikene Chineke na St. Stephen's Anglican Church Agụlụ ka mkpụrụ obi ya achọghị nsogbu zuo ike n'ime Onyenwe anyị. Amen. Ndị a ka ọ hapụrụ wela mmụọ Odoziakụ Cordelia ekwugha nwunye Alex, Uche, Sunday, Tochukwu na Emenike ụmụ ya ndị nwoke, Tesi ekwugha nwa ya nwaanyị tinyere ụmụ ndị nwunye nwa ya, ụmụ nwanne ya ndị nwoke na ndị nwaanyị. Brother Alex Chukwudulue ekwugha binyere aka n'ọkwa n'afọ ezinụlọ.
Back to the rest of the news. Following persistent economic hardship and security challenges in the country, the federal government of Nigeria has asked Nigerians to pray without ceasing to surmount the challenges. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, George Akume, made the call at the plenary of Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria in Abuja. ABS Abuja Bureau Chief Ekwuajide has the details.
Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria in 2024, tagged Synod on Synodality, Areas of Concerns for the Church in Nigeria, is expected to look critically at the problems of Nigeria and profess solutions to them. Addressing the bishops, Akume listed some achievements by the Tinubu-led administration, including what he termed cushioning the impact of fuel subsidy removal, and urged the citizenry to support one another in love. He said they are working assiduously to reverse effects of a daunting economic landscape they inherited, which necessitated decisive action to alter the nation's downward trajectory, resulting in short-term hardships. They are born out of a deep-seated commitment to Nigeria's long-term prosperity and stability.
Your own suggested solutions to some of these problems. This country belongs to all of us to work together, solve these problems together for the benefit of all of us. So that we unite our country, we unite our people. What you say make a lot of meaning to your followers.
The president of the CBCN, Most Reverend Lucius Ugoji, in his welcome address, had said that the reform agenda of the present administration added to the plight of the citizens, especially with the withdrawal of first subsidies and the unification of the foreign exchange market.
The government should take urgent steps to rise to its primary responsibility, securing the life and property of its citizens. Government is not to reinvent the wheel in this matter, since it can easily learn from what other nations do to provide adequate security for their citizens.
Earlier in a homily at the Mass that heralded the event, the Archbishop of Abuja Archdiocese, Most Reverend Ignatius Kaigama, implored government, politicians, and political office holders in Nigeria to collaborate with the Church to save the country from its present predicament of economic hardship, employment deficit, insecurity, and impending collapse. He affirmed that the Church is ready to help the government and urged the government to help the Church work with it to end the sufferings of the people, as according to him, the situation in the country affects all, irrespective of tribe, religion, or political affiliations. In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
Police have found the body of an 11-year-old Texas girl, Miss Audrey Cunningham, who went missing last week and are poised to file murder charges against a family friend. Police in Polk County said Miss Cunningham's body had been recovered by divers in a river north of Houston. She vanished after failing to get on her school bus on 15th February. A suspect in the case, 42-year-old Don Stephen McDougall, who sometimes took Audrey to school, is already in custody on an unrelated assault charge. Polk County District Attorney Shirley Sitton said at a news conference that authorities are currently preparing an arrest warrant for Mr. McDougall for capital murder in Audrey's death. And from the world of sports, Thomas Tuchel has confirmed his departure from Bayern Munich. The club had earlier confirmed that the German will leave at the end of the current season. The decision was made by both club and head coach Tuchel. Before we go tonight, remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS TV from any part of the world via the following links. Join us on Facebook at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Television, Oka. On X, formerly Twitter, we are ABS Radio TV. On Instagram, we are ABS Radio TV. You can go on to log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points that made the news again tonight. Governor Soludo has revoked contract awarded to NBHH Construction over slow pace of work. Anambra State House of Assembly has begun investigation into death of Mr. Obnadike. Federal government has asked citizens to pray for the country's progress. And from the foreign scenes, we told you the United States Texas Police has recovered body of missing 11-year-old girl. Governor Chiboma Soludo has come for a total around maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's all on the news tonight. My name is Uchechukwu Ebonam. Thank you so much for staying with us. Good night.